Mark, congratulations on the film, Guns N' Moses.
Thank you so much. I'm so
Great
proud of the
name, by the
movie.
way.
What's that?
Great name, by the way.
Yeah, I love it. Tribute to Axl Rose and the rest of the gang.
So let's talk about your character, Rabbi Mo. Occupies kind of an interesting place in the film where, he's investigating this crime that may or may not be a hate crime. Talk a little bit about Rabbi Mo and how you sort of got into that character.
Well, first of all, when my manager sent it to me, the script, you never know how an indie film is going to be when you sit down to read it. And you also don't know how your character is going to be. But when I got done with it and we spoke, we were both like, wow, this is pretty great. Not only is it a great story, and I grew up a proud Jew in New York City and was bar mitzvahed, and I've raised my three children as a proud Jew. So not only does it tell the story of a great Jewish citizen and community leader, but it's a great story with so many colors to play. It's funny, it's heartfelt. He gets to be an action hero, which is something I've never gotten to do. I was in a movie called Defiance with Daniel Craig, where he was the action hero. He played a great Jewish character named Tuvia Bielski, and that was a great story of Jewish resistance. 1,200 Jews survived in the forests of Belarus in a community built by Daniel Craig's character. I unfortunately met an untimely end by blowing myself up with my own grenade when I couldn't throw it very effectively at the end. Sorry to ruin that for you. But in this movie, I don't meet such an end, and I try very hard to figure out who is guilty of this crime. In the very beginning of the movie, someone in our congregation, I'm a rabbi in this high desert town, gets assassinated, and the movie would have you think for a while and maybe longer that it is the anti-Semite living in the community. Uh, but my character is rigorous in his questioning and faith in in humanity and won't settle for the easy answer.
Mm, mm. So do you like these roles that are a little bit fish out of water, maybe something that you haven't quite seen before? I mean, is that something that attracts you in a film?
I mean, to be honest, Eric, in this case, to get to play the lead in a movie where I get to be all these things, including an action hero who I had to learn to shoot guns, and our director Sal Litvak knows how to shoot a gun. He's a part of Maganam, a security force within synagogues who can't afford to hire a security guard, have learned how to protect themselves. And so he taught me, along with a guy who founded that organization. And so to get to be a badass rabbi, having been a part of other stories like that, to change the stereotype of a Jew who, bends his head and takes it willingly, for me, that's a thrill.
Hmm. Hmm. What was it like for you to get to learn to shoot?
It was hard. Do you know how to shoot a
Just
gun?
once or twice with my dad when I was a child. That's
It's hard. I mean, there's a lot of parts that
yeah.
go into it. Hand-eye coordination, taking the safety off, keeping your finger off the trigger when you're not shooting, getting the safety off, and then having your finger in the right position. But we did that this one little montage moment where I become the badass and I wave my black coat in the wind and I fire my gun, and I finally nailed it. And Sal was very happy with my handwork.
Yeah, yeah. What was maybe a favorite scene for you to shoot on the film?
Um, there's a moment where I say, uh, she says, my wife says to me as I'm getting ready to protect the community, um, are you afraid that you won't be able to shoot your gun? And I say, yes, and that I will be able to shoot it. Because though my character learns how to shoot a gun, and though there is a value and a message to standing up and protecting your community, this rabbi Rabbi Mo, my character, doesn't want to ever shoot his gun, doesn't want to cause harm to any living being.
Mhm.
But he's doing what he has to do. And there's a great line in the movie where he quotes Rabbi Hillel, "In a town where there is no man, be the man." And that's the message of this movie is that and it's such a perfect message for this time because in so many corners of our world, people are not standing up for their best selves, for our best values as human beings who need to coexist. Everyone's, sometimes it seems like every group is only looking out for itself. And we all have to reach beyond our narrow scope to look out for our brothers and sisters in all communities.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, obviously, there's a wider context of a lot of anti-Semitic violence going on right now. What do you hope people get out of the film at this moment?
Um, First of all, I hope they appreciate the warmth and loving embrace of a rabbi to his community and to his family. I hope they walk away with the message that in a town where there is no man, we should be the man or woman, be the leader who is willing to look deeper and to see more and to get curious because my character doesn't believe it's who you might think it is. There are a bunch of suspects from local characters to the anti-Semite who's been terrorizing our synagogue. And the answer could be easy, but it's because he comes from a tradition which values asking questions that he's not willing to settle. And it's because of that hunt that in this movie, which is like a combination of Chinatown and The Chosen, he finds the right answer.
Mark, thanks so much for taking time to talk to us today. We hope everyone gets a chance to see Guns and Moses.
Eric, thank you so much for having me. This was a blast.
Thanks for watching the You Interview channel. With over 3,000 original celebrity videos, we have one of the largest collections of celebrity interviews anywhere. So remember to like and comment on our videos and subscribe to the channel. If you want to get more involved, you can become a member of the channel. Membership has its perks. You can see exclusive celebrity videos and get the opportunity to ask our celebrity guests questions. We can't wait to hear from you.